Good morning, everyone. And that's what we call the view from our office. How are we doing this morning? Okay, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for making time to be here with us for a very special Q&A session. A Q&A session with the master of the vessel himself. So give him a big, big warm welcome to the stage, our captain, Captain Bas Van Dreumel. Captain, thank you very much for making time to be here with us. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. This is better. Thank you. The sound good. Shall we sit down?
Sure. So, here we go. Comfortable seats, Captain.
Exercise. First maneuver around this motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
Then really sinking deep in this chair, which is quite comfortable actually.
Yeah,
I get used to this.
Yeah. So once again, thank you very much for making time to be here with us in your busy schedule, for sure, preparing for our arrival tomorrow and looking at the weather charts for tomorrow. But it looks good, you said, so I'm very happy for that. We are very, very fortunate with the weather, this crossing.
We are. And I think walking around and looking at the facial expressions, our guests are ready for making some landfall as well.
So let's start with introducing yourself, Captain. Where are you from? Where is home? And maybe a little bit about your education, how you ended up to become a captain.
Well, once again, good morning, everyone. I am currently captain of the Rotterdam 7. I started liking and enjoying the ocean at a very young age. My childhood holidays were spent in Flushing, that's to the southwest of the Netherlands, but also on the northern isles of northern the Netherlands, Texel, Vlieland, Schelling. So growing up near the River Meuse, my love for the water was starting at a very young age. Instead of attending school, my parents 9 out of 10 times had to walk to the River Meuse and put me back at school because I was not, it was really true, I'm not lying. So then at the age of 17, joined the Royal Dutch Navy, did my service for the country, and as the Berlin Wall came down, so did the budget for the defense force in the Netherlands, and as such made a career change and went back to university. And in 1993 basically saw me enlisting at the Nautical Academy in Schelling, where I graduated in 1998 with a bachelor degree in nautical science and technical science. But prior to that, my cadetship was fulfilled on the MS Maasdam, where I spent 11 months at sea in one go, which was very nice. There were no emails, nothing. It was good. You were gone for almost a year. Had a great time, met wonderful people, and that's where my career started with Holland American Line. And then May 7, 1998, I joined the MS Statenland in San Francisco. And from there on moved around the fleet, and in early 2012 received my first assignment as captain on the Rotterdam. So in the early morning hours, the captain and I were on the bridge, sailed the ship into Copenhagen, and this gentleman who was my captain was also the mentor of me when I joined the MS Maasdam in '95 on the same pier. So coincidence had it that he handed over the keys after arrival. And then later in the afternoon I sailed the ship out as a captain. So, funny enough, the captain told me, he said, Bas, just make sure that none of the guests is aware that this is your first trip as a captain. I said, oh Cap, it's going to be a bit difficult because we have 750 repeater guests on this cruise. You already introduced me as a chief officer, now I'm going to sail around as a captain. Well, we did something good, and we have very good people on the high seas here, one of the best trained people in all 3 departments. And of course, with 2012, it saw me climbing, basically I reached the pinnacle of my career, but we moved on from one ship to the other. The Rotterdam at the time was the newest ship in the fleet. From there on I moved to the Noordam, and then I moved to the Veendam, which saw me having service in South America. But prior to that I made a phone call to the office. I said, Rick, I said, what's going on? You first gave me command of the newest ship, then Noordam, now the Veendam. He said, no, we just need you, it's a rough area, but yeah, we need some persons that have seen the world oceans and dare to go there. I said, fair enough. So after a year in South America, I received command of then the newest ship, and I became the second captain, and that was on the New Amsterdam. And from there on, basically moved back again to all the ships, Maasdam, Rotterdam, and that saw me doing service during COVID, where I joined the Rotterdam 6, the predecessor of this good ship, in Fort Lauderdale, and we took the ship through the Panama Canal, and then in San Diego embarked Newcastle, and then history was written. I had to make an announcement at Puerto Vallarta to my guests, and we had to disembark all of the guests because of COVID. And from there on, who would have thought the industry would stop for nearly 2 years? But that contract saw me being on board for 6 months. I didn't set foot ashore once, because we were not allowed to. But every negative comes with a positive, and I did a world cruise without guests, saw the world. And we basically became a transport ship for all the team members that had to be repatriated home. And yeah, as I said, every negative comes with a positive, and that reflects in the introduction of the new Rotterdam 7. And I think it's a beautiful product, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting your trust back in Holland America Line. Thank you.